some new things. I told y'all I got this new laptop, so actually not a new laptop. This is a new whole computer. Y'all can tell I'm used to only using laptops because I'm up here still calling a desktop computer a laptop. Y'all forgive me for that. But yo, man, we got new stuff going on the show, so I thought I'd try something. What's up with you? Who's gonna be the first person to say something in the comment box so their comment can show up on that dang TV screen? Look at there, man. So this is how it works, y'all. You're gonna put your little words in there where it says write a comment, and then up there it's gonna show on my TV. Look at that. Look at Rico Mobley saying, yo, what's up, Rico Mobley? What's up with you, Malik? What's good? Oh, man, what's good is I forgot to get the freaking Instagram up. That's what happened. Let me happen. Sign Bakery. Hey, you already know, man. I'm about to talk about that. I'm about to talk about it. Don't trip. What's up with you? All right, man, we got Instagram up. What's up with you? Hey, all right, man, we good. So everybody, hey, you guys got your comments on the screen. That you think that's cool? Is that hip? Is that dope? You like that? You like that? All right, there we go. Man. All right, so yes. All right, so yo, what's Gucci? What up, Joe Chan? What's up, my guy? What's up with you, Malik? What's up with you, my guy? Tapped in. What up with you, Brandon? I see you, my guy. What's up with you, my guy? I see you. What up with you, Samuel? What he says was popping. I see you, my guy. Cotton J, what's up with you, my guy? He says, yeah, that's dope. You like that? What's up, Instagram? What's good? I see you. Everybody popping in. Hey, you guys, nothing has changed. As always, whenever I go live, because you guys are always showing the love to me. So I want to let y'all know top star giver today will be going home with the Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. So remember, top star giver today will be going home with the Dallas Cowboy Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. So let's go. Let's get this thing popping. All right, so, hey, man, shout out to my boy Charles with the 100 stars. We're currently 900 stars away from hitting our next goal. First subject we're going to be talking about some stuff tonight, some stuff that I know y'all want to talk about. And the first thing we're going to talk about is a cornerback that just got exonerated for a bunch of stuff that people said that he did. Wow, right? Like, this Baker situation is just crazy, right? It's just crazy, right? Hey, shout out my boy Joe. Wait, hold up, man. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you the dope part about it is since we're using a computer, I can give y'all some glory hole too. So hold up, we got some glory hole recipients coming up. So real quick, I want to give some love to my boy. I gotta minimize this. All right, shout out my boy David. Here you go. Bam.
I want me some glory hole.
Had to give you a little glory hole for that. Appreciate you, my guy. And also somebody else hit that star button. Let me see. Miss Martha. Appreciate you, Miss Martha. Give you a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
Appreciate you. All right, so, yo, let's jump right into this. Talk about this Baker kid. And I know y'all want to see your comments, so we're going to talk about him for a little bit. Boom, got that up. Boom, all right. So, there we go. What up, Drew? Bobby says, what's good, West Coast? Let's go. So, yo, let me tell y'all what happened with the Baker kid, right? This is what happened with the Baker kid. So, he got, I don't know if to be honest with you, we don't know if the robbery really happened. But one thing we do know is that the Broward County sheriffs have dropped all charges against him. So, he's a free man. He's also a free man in the NFL. Why is he a free man in the NFL? Because the New York Giants, who drafted him in the first round, remember, in the first round out of Georgia, released him. Now, we had a similar situation like this happen to us. Do you guys remember a player that we released that got wrongfully accused of something, and then they found out that he was actually innocent? Do you guys remember that? You just put his name in the comment box. We ain't going to talk about the subject. I just want to see if we're on the same page. Joseph Johnson, what up with you, my guy? I see you, my dude. How you doing today? The reason why I'm doing this is because, bro, we're starting to have weird weather in California, so I got to be able to, sit down inside here and be able to give you guys some shows, right here, right off the gusto. And actually, we're not in Jerry Jones's office. You know where we are right now? You know where we guys? Can anybody tell me where we are right now? I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna show you a picture. We are actually in Jerry Jones's suite, and y'all need to keep it low because Jerry don't know I'm up in here, right? I told the security I was just gonna come up in here and I only need it for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? So we up in Jerry Jones's suite right now. What's up, Instagram? We up in Jerry Jones's suite. So everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Keep your mouth. No, nobody be talking all loud. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the star button, hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? But just keep it low because I don't want to get in trouble. They told us we got about an hour and 20 minutes before we got to get up out of here, right? So let me get these comebacks up here. All right, Charles, what up with you, my guy? All right, so yeah, man. Lucky Whitehead, Steve, shout out my guy Steve. Lucky Whitehead got released because of an accusation that someone put against him. Said that somebody gave a fake ID or something, but it was basically they said that they was Lucky Whitehead. And it turned out that it wasn't like Lucky Whitehead. You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboys released him. And guess what? He was a free agent to do whatever he wanted to do. So guess what now? The exact same thing has now happened to DeAndre Baker. So regardless of if you think he did it or regardless if you think blah, 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 the police, all right, the folks who come in your house, kick your door in, and take you to jail if you do something wrong, those people, you know what I'm saying, drop the case. So if you still think he guilty or you still got to, that's just on you. You know what I'm saying? But I want to let that because for whatever reason, we have a problem when people get exonerated or when people get, told by, okay, we're not going to pick up the case or whatever. People still want to treat them like they still guilty. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand. They dropped it. There's no case. There's no pending case. This is a free young man. You know what I'm saying? He can go do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, guess what? While we sit over here and try to act like we too good, oh, no, he can't be no Cowboy. Oh, no, we too, no. We not, man, I'm going to tell y'all, we need to get out of that mindset. Because I'm going to tell you what, all these other teams that have all this prestige and all this, these teams that we look at as the moniker and the staple, guess what they're doing? They're signing all these players that we say we're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all made all this big old stink about Jamal Adams. That boy is on the team right now. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Brown. Y'all said all that stuff about Antonio Brown. What's up, Elizabeth? They said all that stuff about Antonio Brown. Guess what? Antonio Brown on the team right now. They said all that stuff about Dez, hey, man, don't get me started, man. They said all that stuff about Dez, Double D Bryant.
Do I have a witness here? And I really don't know what you're going through this morning.
You know what I'm saying? They said all that about Double D Dez, and that man is on the team right now. So while we over here trying to find, and don't get me wrong, I love Jesus' perfect little angels, but I got 5 kids, and ain't neither one of them qualify for that title. You know what I'm saying? There ain't these good guys that you want to be. They just don't exist, bro. And if they do, they're not good. They're not good. You know what I'm saying? They're not good. Like it just doesn't work that way anymore. Like, and also I'm gonna tell you guys this, right? In America and with these kids, they're getting in the same amount of trouble as they were getting in when Michael Irvin was in the NFL. The only difference is you have social media. And with social media, you're able to see the stuff now. Bruh, you don't think that Michael Irvin was, and all these dudes was doing stupid stuff when they was in, and I'm just saying Michael Irvin because we know Michael Irvin was doing some stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, type in Michael Irvin and then type in White House. That's all I'm going to say. I'm no snitch. I am no snitch. But type in that. If you type in that, and I promise you it's not going to be no pictures of him in Washington, D.C. That's all I'm going to say. It ain't going to be no story about him at Washington, D.C. You feel me? But, man, Cowboys, like us as a team, we got to get over that, man. And this is my thoughts on it. I think the Dallas Cowboys should definitely take a look at him. Yesterday I put out a video, And my video basically said, my videos basically said exactly what I'm saying right now, that the Dallas Cowboys should definitely be interested in DeAndre Baker. Now, the cool thing about him is this, man. The cool thing about him is he's a rookie, man. So it's like DeAndre Baker didn't give up nearly as many touchdowns as Diggs did. And Diggs Diggs only played 10 games. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind, like, this is you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you can't, touchdown wise, he gave up less touchdowns than Diggs. And they only both played a rookie year. They only played him a year. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what he really did in his first year, it doesn't really matter. It's about what this former first round pick can do later on. And you're going to get a first round pick at dirt peon prices. Because even though he is innocent of the case, he's still going to be punished. Why? Because he was released, and guess what? He's not going to have that first when we get paid. If a team pays him, they're not going to give him that money, the same money the Giants were paying him. Like, there's no, like, I want to see, and to be honest with you, if I sign him, I'm not even tripping if he plays for me this year. Like, me signing him this is me to prepare him with I want to put him and Diggs on side to side. You got a guy, Diggs, who came in the league, who felt that he should have been a first-round pick, played well. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a guy who almost lost it. I think DeAndre Baker about to come in there and play with a whole nother swag, because it's something about guys who lose it and then get it back, and then the mindset that they play with. Hey, you guys, we're at 1,200 stars. We're trying to get to our first 2,000. We're 800 stars away. You guys remember Top Star Giver today? Top Star Giver today will be going home with the Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. JR says do it. My boy JR says do it. What you think, Brian Patterson? My boy JR says do it. What you thinking? Richard says let's do it. Renell says good as much as you can now so you lessen the draft. Absolutely. What do you got to lose? Hey, you know what? That's a phenomenal punt, Renell. Hey, that's a phenomenal point that you just said right now, because I see it like this, bro. Like, DeAndre Baker, I can almost guarantee you, is probably better than he's probably better than any corner that's in the draft right now for the NFL. You want to know why? Because he has a year of NFL experience. You know what I'm saying? He has a year of NFL experience. So you can hoist. So you got the Sultan kid, who's probably the best corner coming out. But guess what? He don't have a year. He don't have a year of NFL experience. He don't have a year of it, and that within itself is immeasurable. Like, think about this. Like, you know, Trevon Diggs, we said all he needed was experience to be better. Well, think about this. Baker got the experience, and technically he's 2 years removed from college. Technically he's 2 years, because this year should have been his second year. And that's why I said, if I sign Baker, bro, he probably won't even play for me this year. That's how invested I am. I'm bringing Baker in so I don't have to draft the Sultan kid that y'all said. Because I'm going to get probably better talent, because he's ready to play right now, 3 years removed out of college. Because when he play for me next year, he'll be 3 years removed out of college with a year and a half of NFL experience. You need to read for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out my boy Brian Patterson with the 100 stars. I see you, man. My boy said he going to be hella cheap, too. He going to be hecka cheap, too. Because, unfortunately, even though he was innocent, he's still not going to get that money back. It's kind of like your credit, man. That's why you got to put one of these credit karmas or something on your credit, because even if, you know, if someone do some fraud on your credit, you know what I'm saying, if somebody do some crazy stuff on your credit, you need to go over matter of fact, you need to go over to Holyfield Can Help You. Then my people, they sponsor the page. They can actually get you taken care of. You know what I'm saying? If you guys need credit repair. Shout out Miss Martha, and shout out my boy Brian Patterson with the 100 stars. Peace. Appreciate you. We're 600 stars right now away from hitting our next goal. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely, I mean, it's kind of like your credit, man. If somebody do some crazy stuff on your credit, even if they prove that it wasn't you, 9 out of 10, you ain't getting them points back. Shout out Miss Whitney with the 200, Miss Whitney Brown with the 200 stars. I appreciate you, auntie. Like, and let's just be real. If anybody in the comments, unfortunately, have had their credit messed up, me. We all got an ex-wife. I was in the military. I was on deployment. Came home to a bunch of brand new stuff. Like, wait, where all this stuff come from? Then came them bills. You feel me? But that's why I said we all got ex-wife. You feel me? See, West Coast putting too much of his business in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But for real, that's kind of how it is. You know what I'm saying? But now, think of this, man. You got a kid that's on a redemption tour. You also got a kid who not only is on a redemption tour, you got a kid who I would think, after having everything almost taken from him, because forget about football, that dude almost went to prison. He was looking at some time. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely think in this time he's had a moment to sit down and kind of think about the errors of his ways, or at least I would hope he would have. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, so what are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? There was reports today from Mike Fisher. Mike Fisher said that the Dallas Cowboys were, he kind of alluded to the fact that the Dallas Cowboys might possibly be interested in him. And so if the Cowboys are, man, that would be I think it would be a good move for the Cowboys. I think it'd be a real good move for us. Because like I said, man, Baker helps you not have to go into the draft and have to draft a cornerback early. Because, why would it – you bring in Baker, man, you probably don't got to draft a corner to probably like maybe – because you still got Reggie Robinson, but he's going to play safety, I think. But, I think between Jordan Lewis and Chidobe Awuzie, I think they're going to bring back at least one of them. I think they're going to bring back at least one of them. All right, my boy Samuel Smith says, let's go get him. He says Super Bowl, 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 Super Bowl. I hope so. I heard that. He says, you think Jerry learned his lesson about talking about free agents too much? I absolutely think he did. I absolutely think he did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think they're not talking as much. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely think they did. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. Like, I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, we 400 stars away from hitting our next goal. All right, so, let's talk about this. So, hey, man, did everybody watch that game last night? Did everybody watch that game last night? The Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. I want to know, did everybody watch that game last night? If you watched it, let me see it in the comment box. And then, what are your thoughts, man? My boy said he watched bits and pieces. Samuel watched. All right, my boy Samuel watched. Good looking. Kevin watched. He said defensive struggle. Joshua watched. Hassan watched. Trevor, my boy TB watched. Gerald watched. My boy said you got to stop those screenplays. Where in the hell? Know what happened? Okay, I'm going to talk about it. Rookie, Jeffries. Yeah, he ate last night. All right, so after watching that game last night, y'all think the Cowboys can beat – y'all think that there's a path to victory? Because y'all know I don't really say, can the Cowboys win? I just say, do you believe there's a path to victory? Is there a path the Cowboys can take to be able to go in here and beat this team? My boy said, run the damn ball. I heard that. Joshua says, I think we need to throw a little ball on him. Foles went down hard last night. Yeah, he did. Foles looked like he died on the field yesterday, man. Cowboy. Okay, so yo, let's take a look. Let's just look at what we saw last night. All right. So one thing that we know for sure is this: Dalvin Cook is going to be a huge part of their winning this game or losing this game. Meaning this: if the Cowboys want to have any chance at winning versus Minnesota, it is going to hinge off of how you stop 33. You know what I'm saying? It's going to all hinge on how you stop Dalvin Cook. And the reason being is because, bro, they handed that dude the ball 30 times last night. They handed him the ball 30 times last night. I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, like, if Zeke had Zeke has games where he has gotten 13 and 12 carries in the freaking whole entire game. Dalvin Cook had 13 carries in the first half. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, Minnesota should for sure print up some RTDB ads. They should for sure print up some RTDB ads. Because they RTDB like it's no RTDB. Like, they were like even, and this is one thing I respect about Minnesota, is even when the RTDB wasn't working, you know what they did? They RTDB'd. That's what they did. Even when it wasn't working, they RTDB'd. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing, I ain't gonna lie, that scares me about, like, teams real run, because I'm gonna tell you, we're a run team because Ezekiel Elliott is our running back and because of the offensive line. They're a run team because their coaching staff and their team believes in it. Like, they believe in it. Like, because they didn't turn away from it at all. And then think about this. They ran the ball 13 times in the first half. You know what I'm saying? They ended up running the ball 17 more times in the second half. So you know what they said? We're going to go out here and we're going to run the ball even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they are a real RTDB team. Currently, right now, on a 3-game win streak. So, despite their record, we're about to play a good team. And we're going to play a team that, after last night, because remember, Kirk Cousins, who was 0-9 on Monday Night Football, won his first Monday Night Football game ever. So not only, you know what I'm saying, not only are you getting a team that's got a little hope in them, but over the last 3 games, they're 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Now, last night also showed me that a team with a bad offense can beat this team. So our team, yeah, we qualify. We definitely qualify. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys, top star giver is going home with the Dallas Cowboys Michael Irvin ring. We currently about 600 stars away from hitting our next goal. Top star giver is going home with the Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. Takes a minute for my camera to focus, but as soon as it do, I got you. So make sure you hit that star button. We're about 600 stars away. Let's go to this comment box real quick, man. My boy says, my team has lost to teams we should have beaten with the talent we have and have not. Okay. My boy Tori says, it took our defense. Okay, it says, my boy says, how do you think Everson Griffin will do against them since he came from them? I have no clue. I don't even know who does Everson Griffin play for right now? I don't even know, man. Like, once they don't play for the Cowboys, I instantly stop caring about them. Hassan says, what CD Lamb are you watching? Okay, I don't know. I think y'all talking about something. He says, what up with you, my boy Darnell? It says, it took our defense half a season to figure out the scheme. I think they're going to be okay. Well, they didn't really figure out the scheme. What they did, my guy, is they went back to their original scheme. The Cowboys were trying to play a 3-4 defense, and we left the 3-4 defense and went into we left the 3-4 base defense and went back to our original defense of the 4-3. You know what I'm saying? And that has made a huge difference for the Dallas Cowboys. He says they're coming off bank. That was actually a good comment. That's what I wanted to talk about. Anthony says they got banged up coming off a short week and were rested up. We should win. That's a good point, man. That's a really good point. Last night, they didn't have any major injuries last night, but they were, you could definitely tell Minnesota was banged up. And I'm going to tell you, the fact that they play on Sunday again is probably not the biggest help, but the cool thing about it is we then fall into the same situation the very next week because we play on Sunday and then turn around and play Thursday when we play Washington. So it's like it literally flips for us the very next week. All right, so in that last night's game, man, first 6 plays of the game, 5 of them were run plays. Or not even run plays, but they were plays that Dalvin Cook got his hands on the ball. Like literally, like right out the gate, 5 out of the 6 plays, whether they handed the ball off, most of them were run plays too, because 5 of them were actually 5 out of 7 were run plays. And Dalvin Cook touched the ball 5 out of those 7 plays. You know what I'm saying? They are also on offense. They are a team. Even with Dalvin Cook running as good as he is, man, they still have a damn fullback in front of him. They still have are using giving him the ability to he still has the ability. They're still giving him to give the ability to run behind a fullback, which is phenomenal because you see a team like the Cowboys who should be running the ball, who you can definitely see that we are struggling at doing so, and we haven't thought about putting a fullback back there. You know what I'm saying? All right, so next thing. Vikings, as far as offensively, part of the reason why the Vikings have had such a hard time over the last couple years is, man, out of the last 6 years, they've had 5 different offensive coordinators. You know what I'm saying? So that's 5 different offensive schemes that have changed. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely looks like they found one now, and they also feel like they are, going to stick with this run. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as they stick with this run, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this Minnesota team is a pretty damn good team when they stick to the run. Like when they focus on the run, they're gonna be a pretty good team. All right. Something else I saw about this team too, as far as their defense, man, is their defense, unless they are blitzing, they're not getting much pressure. Like unless they are blitzing you, they're not getting pressure. Like they're not just getting pressure with their front four. And I saw a lot of times last night Whereas if Foles could have beat the blitz, where if he could have got the ball off, bro, Foles would have probably they would have probably won that game. You know what I'm saying? So, Cowboys, that's something Andy's going to have to do this week. Andy's going to have to he's going to have to make sure he focuses and sees and picks up that blitz. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really the only time that's the only time they're getting pressure. Other than that, they're not getting pressure on him. Like, other than that, they're not really getting pressure. So if the offensive line can block, man, the Dallas Cowboys are going to have some plays. They're going to have some plays. There's going to be some plays to be made if the Dallas Cowboys offensive line can hold it up. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a game where you definitely want to get your best 5 defensive linemen on the field because, I think that Andy Dalton's going to have some time to throw the ball because Nick Foles had some time. The only time he didn't have time is when they was blitzing. You know what I'm saying? He says, you think they will take Andy out if it goes out for the first time? This is what I want you guys to think. I want you guys to try to focus on not focusing on Andy Dalton not playing well. Like, we're starting to slip into this favorite player mentality. Like, we need to be on some, like, I don't give a damn who's playing. Like, I don't really care who's playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get away from that, man. Like, the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of you guys are really focusing on, like, seeing Gilbert play at the expense of Andy Dalton. Like, bro, we need to, if Andy Dalton is playing, your focus needs to be on making sure he plays well. If Andy Dalton is the starting quarterback, I'm not focusing on if he plays bad. Because I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on making sure we do everything to make sure he plays well. Like, if you're benching your quarterback for another backup, I don't give a damn who his name is. It ain't good. And then think about, it's not good. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the nation, like, we do that way too much, man. Like, Andy Dalton should play better. Why? Because he's going to have the same line that Gilbert had. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to have the same exact line. Now you can actually see who Andy Dalton is. Why? Because now he has the same line that other dude had. And you liked Gilbert, right? So, that's why I just got to tell everybody, like, I think a lot of folks are more focused on wanting to see Andy Dalton play bad. Like, bro, it's 2 backup quarterbacks. Y'all fighting between 2 backup quarterbacks. Like, I can see if this was Dak and Andy Dalton. We're talking about Andy Dalton and Garrett Gilbert. Like, bruh, there is not that much difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just say, everybody, let's just, this is my thing. I love the fact that we going to have the best offensive line that we can field on Sunday blocking for whatever quarterback. Like, that's what's going to be the biggest determinator. Like, y'all think it's a coincidence that Andy Dalton also got hurt in the game that freaking Tyler Baez was starting his first game? Steele was starting. Connor McGorn was starting his first game. Connor Williams and freaking Cam Irving. You think it's a coincidence he also got hit? That's the game he got hit and got a concussion? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, give Andy Dalton the same exact offensive line, and let's see what he can do. Because Andy Dalton should be a better quarterback than Gilbert. He should be. He should be. I mean, he should be. And you guys got to remember, if you're trying to win, if you're trying to extend this season, it's not about who can be good for a game. It's about who can be good for 7 games. Like, who can be good for 7 games? He says the hit had nothing to do with the offensive line. Well, he was running the ball. Well, let's see. I know they're not calling run plays for Andy Dalton. So that lets me know if he was running the ball, that means the offensive line either lost protection or he couldn't get the block, so he had to run and try to get yards. So, yeah, I think it kind of does, fam. I think it does. I think it kind of does. Hey, you guys, we're about 600 stars away from hitting our next goal. You guys remember, top star giver will be going home with the let me show you guys. Top star giver will be going home with the Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. Top star giver will be going home with the Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. Any word on Dak's progress? The only thing I've heard is that he'll be ready for next year. I did hear that. I did hear that. Hey, shout out my boy Joseph with the 300 stars. Let me give you a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
Give you a little glory hole. And then shout out to my peoples. Let me see. Miss Martha with the 100 stars. Appreciate you. Let me give you a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
Appreciate you. All right, something also. I'm gonna tell you guys something. This Minnesota team protects their corners so well and so much. They play 2 deep safeties almost the entire game. That, man, you're gonna have a lot of open throwing lanes in this game. Like, you're gonna have some open throwing lanes in this game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cowboys are going to have some open throwing lanes in this game. And what I mean by open throwing lanes is like a lot of your underneath stuff is going to be open in this game. So a guy like CeeDee Lamb, like, bro, CeeDee Lamb should have a big game in this game. He should have a big game in this game. Like, I mean, if you got CeeDee Lamb on your fantasy, I would definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely a week where I can see my guy, just like last week when I kept on telling you guys he was going to score and he did. Like, this is definitely a game where I can see a guy like CeeDee Lamb having some big yards. But also, I think more than anything, I think my guy Cooper, this is a game where you're going to see Cooper have a way better, more standoutish game. The reason why I say that is because, man, they play 2 deep safety the entire game. Shout out my boy Renell. Renell, I know you was watching. The entire game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you're gonna have one-on-one. You're gonna have those Mari Cooper, bro. Like a guy like Amari Cooper, who is just a guy who is able to just, like, move people with his feet. Like, bruh, Amari Cooper, this is going to be a week, man, like, where a guy like Andy Dalton, you're just hoping that he sees him. Like, that's what you're hoping. You're just hoping that he sees him. Because if he sees him, he's going to throw the ball, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell you something else. My guy, Ezekiel Elliott. You know what I'm saying? This week, a shout out to my boy Renell with the 400 stars. Let me give you a little glory hole real quick. I got you, dog.
I want me some glory hole.
There we go. Hey, you guys, I appreciate you. We're at 2,400 stars. You guys already know the goal for each day is to get to 10,000 stars. We're a little bit halfway there, and I appreciate you guys, man. Craig says the middle of the Vikings defense is not good. It is very average. You know what I'm saying? Very average. I think if the Cowboys do an outside-inside approach where this is what I would do if I was playing this team, right? This would be a game where I would definitely run the ball about 40 times. You know what I'm saying? And in this game, I'm probably going to give Tony Pollard about 20 snaps, and I'm probably going to give Zeke about 20. The reason being is because I'm going to bang them on the inside with Zeke on the inside, and then I'm going to kill them on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I need y'all to do. Y'all understand that in this game, man, you do that outside, inside, where you keep banging inside, outside, outside, inside. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen is, man, when you go to do the play action, they're not going to know what the hell is going to hit them. I'm going to tell you why is because, bro, they have the exact same problems that we had on defense, and that is we hate motion. Anything that has to do with misdirection and saying you're going to go to the left and then you go to the right, or say you're going to go to the right and then you go to the left, like, fam, we do not do good with that. Now, your hot boys have played better. But you guys remember, shout out my boy Renell with the 500 stars. Hey, man, we 1,100 stars away from hitting our 4,000 goal. Let's go, man. Hey, y'all know this is the new way, but I got to start doing it. I'm gonna still be on my walk around and paid stuff like that whenever I'm able to. But I gotta get this stuff going on this computer too, man. So I appreciate you guys supporting me. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get this going on my computer too, so when it's raining and cold outside, I can still do shows. You know what I'm saying? My boy says some people are getting Lamb. That was a bad move. What do you think? I think this is my thing, right? I think CeeDee Lamb, I think it's both ways. I don't think CeeDee Lamb was a bad move because, bro, you can see the production. Like, the dude produces. Like, you see the production is there. So it's like, I mean, if you're going to a gunfight, you can't get mad at a guy because he brought 9 guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you only have 2 guns. You only have 2 hands. Yeah, but you never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? As long as they work when I need it, you can never call a player who's playing well a bad pick. Even if you have like 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't call him a bad pick. Why? Because he's playing well. You know what I'm saying? He's playing good. When that boy get the ball in his hand, he go to work. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would disagree with anybody that says he's a bad pick. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to ask yourself, could the Dallas Cowboys have gotten this or that? Man, this is what I think on draft picks. I usually reserve judgment on draft picks for at least 2 to 3 years because you really got to see what they can do, man. Because a lot of draft picks don't even play. You know what I'm saying? In Dallas, you actually will play sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like in Dallas, if you're a rookie, you're going to get action. Now and guess what? That's not typically how it is in most programs. Most programs, rookies are on the bench or they backups. You know what I'm saying? But in Dallas, we're cheap. And what's the cheapest way to get talent? The draft. I'm just being real. That's why we're so big on it, because the draft is the cheapest way to get high-end talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the cheapest way to get a car? An auction. Well, what do you think a draft is? Well, actually, a draft is really a lottery. You know what I'm saying? Am I on YouTube? I am on YouTube. Thank you for reminding me, too. My God, YouTube, they're going to shoot me on YouTube. He said he knows what they're doing. I would have taken him on what got the exactly. Like, you can't get mad at somebody who's doing their job. So no, I think CeeDee Lamb was a good pick because he's playing well. You know what I'm saying? He's playing well. And then think about this. Like, there is still in 1 year from now, you're going to have to, like, think about this. This time next year, we're going to be talking about, are we going to re-sign Michael Gallup? Now, imagine if you didn't have CeeDee Lamb. You would be having to sign Michael Gallup. But 1 year from today, I should make a video. 1 year from today, the conversation in the media is going to be, should the Dallas Cowboys re-sign Michael Gallup in the offseason? That's going to be the whole conversation. I got people that are going to say yes. I got people that are going to say no. But guess what? Now that you have CeeDee, hot damn. Well, you know what? Y'all being disrespectful real quick. Let me put some respect on my dog name. Let me tell you what his uncle said about CeeDee Lamb. Since y'all think CeeDee Lamb was a bust, let me tell you what his uncle said.
His a combination of all three of those 88s. He could play outside and he can get deep, make those Hail Mary type plays like Drew Pearson. He can go up in the air and he can get the ball like Dez Bryant, and he's a route tree expert like Michael Irvin. He can do all three of them to give you the truth, and that's exactly what he is.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, CeeDee Lamb, I like CeeDee Lamb. I like what he does. I love his aggressiveness. I love when he gets the ball after the football, that dude's trying to take it to the tilt. I love that. We just got to find a way to just get him. We just got to find a way to get him more involved, man. Like, all these rookie wide receivers all have their original quarterbacks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how good Cousins is, Jefferson has been with Cousins the entire year. You know what I'm saying? He might be a bum to him, but guess what? Freaking Kirk Cousins is the best pro quarterback that Jefferson's ever had. Wonder why? Because he's the only one he's ever had. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb didn't had 4 quarterbacks in 9 games. Leave that dude alone. Like, leave that dude alone. Leave CeeDee Lamb alone. He worked 4 damn quarterbacks. He had Dak, Gilbert, DiNucci, and Dalton, all in 4. He had 4 different quarterbacks in 9 games. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying?
CeeDee Lamb is most definitely a number 1. And let me tell you this, Stephen A.
You know what I'm saying? Leave that dude alone.
Do I have a witness here? And I'm so glad that I serve a God who has already fought my battle. Do I have a witness here?
You know what I'm saying? My boy says, Alfredo says, anyone saying that CeeDee Lamb, he says, anyone that says CeeDee Lamb was a bad picker saying they just because they are pissed that one. He is wearing the 88 because they wanted Dez back, and some still do. Hey, I mean, I love my boy Dez, but CeeDee Lamb right now is a better wide receiver than Dez Bryant. Like, CeeDee Lamb is a dog, bro. Like, that's just being real. My boy Hassan says, hey, West Coast, your boy Michael in this chat hating hard on your boy CeeDee Lamb, saying he trashed. I mean, Mike just probably got bad breath. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. If you saying CeeDee Lamb suck, it's because you got bad breath, bro. That's just how I go. I mean, I didn't say it, you said it. If you say CeeDee Lamb suck, you got bad breath. All right. So let's get on. Let's talk about these Minnesota Vikings. I think Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard are gonna have a big day. You know what I'm saying? I think, to be honest with you, I think Tony Pollard is due a I think Ezekiel Elliott is due a big run. There's a lot of people that's been hating on my dog. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
There's been a whole lot of people.
He bangs across the goal line. Touchdown. Zeke Elliott walked the dog. Touchdown, Bengals.
Elliott for the touchdown. No flags. Cowboys lead.
You know what I'm saying? Do you need to hear that again?
Elliott for the touchdown. No flags. Cowboys lead.
Yeah, some of y'all didn't forgot, bruh. Stink me sharing with the honey star. Honey band. I don't know. It's just something about when somebody give me a honey star. Honey band. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, like, period. You know what I'm saying? Period. Leave my dog alone, bruh. But yeah, man, like, some folks is really in their oohies right now about Ezekiel Elliott. You know what I'm saying? And I think Ezekiel Elliott's going to have a big game. Not necessarily just a big game. I think, this is my thing, I think Ezekiel Elliott is due a 100-yard game. You know what I'm saying? I think Ezekiel Elliott is due a game, man. He's doing a solid game. Like, that's what I think Ezekiel Elliott is due. So at some point, the Dallas Cowboys are going to have to migrate a game and, really formulate a game that is for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another person that a lot of people are hating on. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ezekiel Elliott. Think about this, man. My boy Ezekiel Elliott done had 5 different offensive line rotations, man, and still on pace for 1,000 yards. Hey, y'all chill out. Michael's going to be on hush mode for about 30 minutes. He doing too much. Hey, but you also got to remember, hey, I'm going to tell y'all something too, though. We got to make sure that we be smarter than the idiots that try to come into our comment box and try to take over. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you, a lot of time, we will give these trolls life by just talking about them and talking to them. The best way to kill a troll is don't give him no attention, fam. That's why when people say dumb stuff, man, I just don't even read the comment no more. Unless it's just so dumb that it just draws me in. So I guess we all need help in that area. All right, but yo, Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb, man. Battle of two young gunners. I can almost guarantee you, man, if these guys could swap jerseys, they would be swapping jerseys. If they could swap jerseys, they would be swapping jerseys because this is going to be a game of the young gunners. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Neither one of these guys are really catching the ball deep in the air. Both of these dudes are basically catching the ball and just getting loose. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're both like. That's what they're playmakers, man. Neither one of them are really making like Jefferson didn't have a good game because of Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins played decent, but bro, Kirk Cousins was just he was just trying to give up the butt last night. Hey y'all, we had 3,000 stars. We trying to get to our next goal of 4,000. We 1,000 stars away. Like top star giver is still going home with the Michael Irvin ring. If you already got this one, Diggs is not playing, y'all. Remember that. Diggs is out. Top star giver is going home with the Dallas Cowboy Michael Irvin ring. I wear mine on game day with my Cowboy jersey. Top star giver is going home with it. We're 1,000 stars away from hitting our 4,000 goal. Let's go. But, I mean, after last night's game, bro, I'm definitely looking to see Ezekiel Elliott or Tony Pollard have a big game. And, hey, I'm going to tell you guys something. This just came out of my back of my head. Somebody that got released that I would definitely look at as a backup running back, as a guy who I think would be a better backup running back, and then you can start using Pollard more as a weapon. Jordan Howard just got released yesterday from the Miami Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he would be great in Dallas for like 8 or 9 hard carries a game. And he just got released yesterday. Like, I would definitely bring in Jordan Howard and put him on our practice squad. You know what I'm saying? So y'all looking at, that literally just came to my mind right now when I was thinking about, when we were talking about Zeke and these running backs. All right, ding, 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 let me see. Elizabeth says, nice. Zach says, true on that. Hey, you guys, my boy Zach is a supporter. Being a supporter is only $4.99 a month. You can go on the main page and hit the supporter. Only thing it does is guarantees that content like this continues to grow, and it ensures that content like this is able to continue to get on the airs, the byways, and the highways. And man, I appreciate you guys. Just like my dog Renell, who also is a supporter. It also comes with other perks, like you get discounts on jerseys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I take care of you guys as I can take care of you. Hey, shout out my boy Renell with the 100 stars. Let me give you a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
There we go. Hey, y'all, we had 78 shares. If you haven't already, can I get everybody to hit that share button? Hey, y'all leave Michael Julius Gordon alone. He's still on the show. He just can't comment for like 30 minutes. He on timeout. Y'all leave him alone for a minute. He good. He just new, man. Y'all already know how I be when y'all come to West Coast show, man. You remember how it was your first time watching my show. You was probably looking at it like, man, this dude, I don't like nothing what he talking about, but it's just something about him. I'm going to keep on listening because at some point I'll hear something he like. You know what I'm saying? We all remember that first time we was on here. All right. Appreciate you, my guy Samuel. Where's the Cowboy store in Dallas? I think you went to it last year. They closed it down. That's where it is. They're going to reopen it somewhere when the corona's over, but last time I heard they closed it down. Everybody hit that share button. Appreciate you guys. All right, so, yo, back to this Minnesota Vikings game. All right, so, hey, and we're 900 stars away from hitting the 4,000 goal. My boy Renell just hit us with the 100 stars. Appreciate you, guy. My boy says defense also. They protect. They play a lot of zero blitz. Oh my God. This is something they do too on defense. That they did this like 3 times, and they caught Foles slipping all 3 times. They went to like a zero blitz where they basically looks like there's nobody back there and the whole house is coming. Then they bail out with their safeties, right? They did it twice, man, and Foles almost got picked. He almost got picked once, and the other 2 times they dropped him. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys on offense, man, this is going to be a game. Andy Dalton, man, this is my thing. If it is a noticeable pass play and you're in a noticeable passing, like if this is a noticeable like 3rd and 7, you should just expect they're blitzing you. Because that's really the only time they blitz. And I'm going to tell y'all, when they do blitz, they was getting there. So if I was Minnesota, I would have said in that game, why y'all didn't blitz more? Because they was getting there. Hey, you guys remember, Run the Damn Ball hats are available. $25. I got the the RTDB hats. Hats are $25. You want to grab one? I also got the hat where it's actually written out. That's the hashtag. And I also got the straight brim where it says Run the Damn Ball. And it's in the cowboy print. What up with you, Junior Marsh, with the RTDB? Appreciate you, sir. My boy said they blitz in the middle a lot. They do. Let me see. What's up with you, Junior? Issa Renell says, do it come in navy? I will be doing, after I do these, I might do another color in navy. The reason why I did the black is because the navy and the black, it almost looked the same. Like, you can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so dark. And on that white, it just, I might do it with the silver on the next, though. Kirk Cousins is a turnover machine. Like, he is a turnover machine, y'all. Like, even though they won that game last night, it felt like he was doing everything in his possibility to turn that game over. Like, it literally felt like he was doing everything in his power to throw that game away. But even with that, Kurt still ended up 25 for 36, 272 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Dalvin Cook had 30 attempts for 112 yards. Listen to that, 30 attempts. So technically, they shut him down. He got the 100 yards because they had 30 attempts. Like, he got the 100 yards only because of the 30 of attempts. And then they had Jefferson, who had 8 touchdowns, 135 yards, 0 touchdowns. Thielen had 4 catches, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Randolph kid, the tight end, like, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, his go-to targets right now, I believe, for Kirk Cousins is the tight end, then Jefferson, and then Thielen. But when he's in the end zone, it's Thielen, then tight end, then Jefferson. What up with you, Manuel? And that's what I saw last night. So, you know, my like Vanderish and Jalen, they're going to have to really, really be on these tight ends. They're going to have to really, really be on these tight ends. And unfortunately, Xavier Woods does not match up good against this tight end. I think that Neville Gallimore is going to start this week, again, like he did last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Xavier Woods matches up well against, especially with Kirk Cousins, knowing that Kirk Cousins is going to throw to the tight end, man. Like, I would rather them just, I don't know, man. Bring a different corner on the field. But Xavier Woods does not match up well against Rudolph. And Kurt was trying to go to him, too. Matter of fact, on the interception, I think the interception, he was trying to go to Randolph. He tried to go to him on several times in the end zone. So, Cowboys going to have to definitely in that aspect, just put more corners on the field. Put more corners on the field, because I'm not going to say put another safety, because the next safety is Darian Thompson, and I don't want him covering nobody. So for me, just put another corner on the field. Like, put Parker out there. Put if you activate Chris Westry, put Westry out there. But don't put Woods on him. And don't put Darian Thompson on him. Because you do either one of those, bruh, they going to eat us. They going to get us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My boy Danny says, West Coast, can we agree to highly up linebacker blitzing? I think you're saying to dial up some linebacker blitzing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, this is a defense that knows Kirk Cousins very well, man. Like, if it ain't been Washington, it's been freaking Minnesota. Like, we've played Kirk a gang of times. Like, Kirk Cousins has to be a guy that this defense has probably played by far the most. Like, we know Kirk Cousins because we went from playing him every 2 years in when he played for Washington. Then, since Dak has been a quarterback, we've played him like 1, 2. I think we played him 3 times since Dak's been the quarterback. We played him at least twice. Because I remember we played him in 2016. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we played him last year. Did we play him last year? You know what I'm saying? How do we stop Cook? That is a great question, man. An even better question is this. Do you guys need jerseys? If you need jerseys, Dallas Cowboy jerseys, NFL jerseys, NBA jerseys, Luka jerseys, custom jerseys. You tired of wearing somebody else's name on your back? Don't trip. Wear your own name on your back. Jerseys are $65. Size is 2T through 4X. I got sizes bigger than 4X's. My sizes go all the way up to 10X, actually. So if you need jerseys, hit that inbox right now. If you need jerseys, hit that inbox right now. Danny says, inbox. Appreciate you, my guy. Miss Mary, how you saying hi to Miss Tracy? Hi, Miss Tracy. Appreciate you, Joe. Yeah, we played Minnesota twice. So, I mean, we have our fair share. We know our fair share of Kirk Cousins. Like, we have our first fair share of Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an organization that knows Kirk Cousins, like, really well. You know what I'm saying? So the fear factor of knowing what he can do has to be very well. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. Mike McCarthy, when Kirk Cousins was in Minnesota, he was playing against Mike McCarthy. He played Mike McCarthy. So Mike McCarthy is a coach who knows him very well too. Then you have 2 weeks to prepare for this offense. You have 2 weeks, and on that 2 weeks, that team that you played a different team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this is about as good as you can get as far as scouting a play. This is about as good as you can get as far as scouting a team. You get 2 weeks to prepare for them, and in that 2 weeks, they play another team. Like, it don't get no better than that, y'all. Like, it don't get no better than that. So this is going to be a very powerful game, man. It's going to be a big game for Mike McCarthy. This is going to be a game to show if Mike McCarthy, man, can you prepare a team for big games? Like you can simulate this because this is a big game. You know what I'm saying? This is a game versus a team that's streaking. Like, we don't need to look like it's, I'm still looking at Minnesota, even though last night made me feel like, damn, these teams can be beat. This team can be beat. I'm still looking at them as a team that's 3-0 in their last 3 games. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need big games from Jordan Lewis. We're going to need solid games from Chidobe Awuzie. Like, we just got to make sure that these guys don't get loose. And somebody's going to have to stay with Thielen. Because Thielen is a guy who can give you an elite play, can give you 2 or 3 elite plays a game if you let him. That's a good point, Lucky. I did think about this. If you can get your boy Andy Dalton, if Andy Dalton can play well this week, guess what? You have a game Thursday, and that's what you want. Like, that's what you want. You want him to play good on Sunday, and then roll into that next week and have a game. So you can just take all that, and just roll it right into it. Joel says, why isn't Robinson playing? Probably because, I don't know. I was going to say because he's a rookie. And there's a bunch of people in front of him. I would think there's a few players in front of him. Like, Donovan Wilson's just not playing. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, think about this. You're going to get a little help on the defense from a guy that you've never seen before, and that's my guy Eli that we just traded from Texans. He'll be eligible to play his first game, and he should play this Sunday. So think about that. That's a guy that Minnesota has not scouted against either because, he was not, you haven't seen Eli with the Dallas Cowboys at all. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for my boy Eli. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy the Cowboys are going to activate. I can almost guarantee they'll probably activate him this week. So that's going to give you some more interior help. I always say his name wrong. That's why I just call him by his last name. If you want to take a chance at saying his name, go ahead, knock yourself out. My boy says, I say that because Andy needs to prove he can still play in the league. Because if he fails, he's done in the NFL. Hey, that's a good point, man. Because that's a really good point, Lucky. Because if Andy Dalton don't play, this could theoretically be his last opportunity. And this is the thing. Andy Dalton doesn't want to be a backup. He wants an opportunity to be a starter again. So he might not be out of the NFL, but this 7 games is going to solidify if he can be a starter for somebody, which he feels that he can be. You know what I'm saying? So that was actually a very good point, my guy. Also, don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with the Michael Irvin Super Bowl ring. We currently at 3,100 stars, trying to get to our last goal of 900. We're about 900 stars of getting to our next goal. I appreciate everybody hit that star button, and I appreciate everybody for hitting that share button today. Appreciate you guys. Hey, that was a really good comment too, Lucky. Hey, I think Steele's going to probably end up starting this week. The reason I say I think Steele's going to end up starting this week is because, bro, Steele actually looked really good in the run game. Like, he actually looked really good in the run game. It was the pass pros where he was getting killed at. Pass pro, he was getting killed. He was. But Steele actually looked really good against the run. And, I mean, and there were times last week where, like, you know, they were holding up. He's actually looked good a couple times because he looked good in that Philadelphia game against the run, too. It's just the passing, man. And my thing is this. The Cowboys shouldn't be trying to pass the ball no 40 times anyway. Like, if we were doing what I keep telling us to do, run the damn ball, you wouldn't have no problems with Steele because you would barely see him. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, this is the thing. As a undrafted free agent, you got to know he has a lot of work to go. Because if he was good, he would have been drafted. Like, think about that. If he was really good and ready to go, he would have got drafted at some point. He didn't get drafted. He didn't get drafted for a reason. And guess what? We're starting him. Most teams in the NFL wouldn't have started him. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Tim. Appreciate you, my guy. Like, that's the real problem. Like, we actually started an undrafted free agent. Other teams don't do that. Other teams just go get another guy. That's why I say we got to stop trying to invent football. There are some football laws that are just aged in stone, and they're never going to change. If you have too many rookies on a freaking team starting, you are not winning a lot of games. You're not winning a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? Also, last thing I'm going to tell you guys on Dalvin Cook is, bro, we got to make sure we're gang-bang tackling this dude. Because his moves, even though he looked like a small dude, that dude runs like a big guy. And he keeps his feet moving. There were several times where he just literally just kept his feet moving and just powered his way to a first down. Just powered his way to a first down. So Cowboys got to make sure, and we got to ensure that, when we tackle Dalvin Cook, when we're tackling this dude, that we're putting we're putting everybody is tackling. Like, ain't no such thing as halfway cooks. Shout out my boy Renell with the 200 stars.
I want me some glory help.
You know what I'm saying? The next, something else, my boy, appreciate you, Hassan, for bringing that up. Dallas Cowboys special teams, bro, we got to take advantage of how bad their special teams is. Bro, their special teams gave up over 200 yards yesterday and a touchdown. Like, think about that. Man, they gave up 200 and some yards and a touchdown on 200 and some yards and a touchdown. So, Cowboys, man, we gotta. The number one thing, and I'm going to tell you something that Chicago killed themselves, they didn't take advantage of nothing Chicago gave them. They didn't take advantage of nothing Chicago gave them? Nothing. They didn't take advantage. Chicago didn't score on the interception. They didn't score on the fumble. They didn't score on the damn they didn't even score on the damn kickoff. The only thing they scored on was the damn kickoff return. That was it. They didn't score on nothing else. The big punt return, they didn't get no. They got 3 points off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got to make sure that we take advantage of our opportunities, because this Minnesota team is going to give you opportunities. Freaking Khalil Mack, he didn't even really interception. He took the ball out the dude's hands, runs the other way, gets stopped at like the 20, and they settled for a field goal. I know he had to be so deflated on the sideline. I know Khalil Mack had to be so deflated. Settle for a field goal. You know what I'm saying? So Cowboys gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure that we take advantage of our opportunities. Like, when we get them, we gotta take advantage of them. And I think that's the number one thing I think that kills, like you got to, 'cause especially when you have like a Andy Dalton or a DiNucci, even with a Dak, shoot, bro, you got to take advantage. When you're not getting turnovers and your team gets one, you got to get a damn touchdown. Miss Tracy says, I have faith in my boys and Hot Boys to get the dub. I heard that. And I know this, man. I know a win will feel so good on Sunday, man. We ain't won in almost a month, man. That mess going to feel so good. Like, it's just going to feel so good to just get a win. Like, and just think about it like this, man. It don't really look like nobody's tanking. Like, it really don't look, it really doesn't look like anybody is tanking. Because the worst teams, like, they still going to buzzer beaters and stuff like that. Like, everybody is playing to the wire. Every team has way too much money involved. Maybe the Jets, but even the Jets look, I mean, they almost won last week. Like, the Jets almost won last week. So it really don't look like nobody's tanking. Everybody's like, man, we got way too much money involved. Now, I think there are just some bad teams that ain't winning, but it doesn't look like anybody's willingly trying to lose. Because the Jets damn the show looked like they was trying to win last week. Hey, you guys, we 700 stars away from hitting our last goal. You guys already know top star giver is going home with the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl ring. Shout out my boy Chuck for winning yesterday. Joe says, yes, I can. I want to win so bad. I can't take another loss. I heard that. Well, this is the thing. Gallup's still under contract next year, so you wouldn't even have to. Gallup's not a free agent until 2022. Gallup still has 1 year under contract. Dak is Dak has to get a contract in 2021, so you'll be good with that. Why isn't Dez playing? They probably signed him just as a red zone threat, and if you notice, Baltimore don't really get in the red zone a lot. Like, I've been watching their games in hope. They don't really get to the red zone a lot. And I'm going to tell you, man, Lamar Jackson runs a lot, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lamar Jackson takes off running, so they're not going to ever really go to 4 wide receiver deep. And that's when you would see Dez. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, man, I'm up out of here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will post who won the Super Bowl ring. You guys already know Top Star Giver is going home with a Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl ring. I will see you guys later on tonight after I get up out of this rehab. So it'll probably be a late show. Man, I want to see him score too. That's why I be watching. Shout out my boy Renell. Like, I want to see Dez play too. That's why I be watching. I want to see him score. Like, I be watching and hoping. But I don't even be on him, seeing him on the field. I seen him coming to play one time 2 weeks ago. I think Baltimore was just being nice because I don't see them utilizing him. They never go 4 wide receiver deep. Appreciate you, OG Rodney. What's up with ya? I ain't seen my OG in a minute. What's up with you, sir? How's mom's doing? I got Ruben. What's up, Ruben? I ain't seen you in a minute, too. What's up, man? Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that star button. We about 500 stars away from hitting our next goal, our last goal. I'm just saying bye to y'all. Say what's up to y'all because you know how I get. Hey, tomorrow I'm about to go into no negative. I know I usually starts on Friday, but we probably about to start it off early tomorrow. What's today, Tuesday? Damn, I can't wait till Sunday. Today is just Tuesday. Wow. This week is going by slow. This week is going by hecka slow. But, hey, man, all right, Danny Russell, what's up with you? Miss Mary, how you doing? All right, man. Hey, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys already know what it is.